12 days ago, I gave a version of this talk in an online showcase. Afterwards, I saw a private message pop up in my Zoom chat. I'd asked someone to time my talk. The message said, "Your talk was 19 minutes, 15 seconds. I thought, wait, what? It was supposed to be 12 to 13 minutes, 15 minutes max? How could I have messed up so badly? And then I thought to myself, oh my God, I'm going to have to cut a quarter of my talk? How am I going to do that? I've already boiled it down so much. My heart started pounding in my chest, and then tears started streaming down my face. I realized very quickly, oh my gosh, I'm still on video as the next woman came on in this showcase. I quickly clicked to close my window. I started listening to this woman, and her talk was so compelling. The thought ran through my mind, she's so much better than me. And then the thought, Susan, be happy for her. But I was feeling angry and baffled. I have an MBA and a PhD. I speak in front of huge audiences at Fortune 500 companies. Why can't I do this? Next, I feel the muscles in my back seize up so tight. I try to relax, but I'm in the grip of anxiety, and it's not letting up. Then I feel a familiar fog fall over me. I can't think clearly. Well, I did think a few things. I'm not good enough. My talk isn't good enough. And I don't have enough time to get this done. The pressure felt so constricting. I felt so pressured. I just wanted out. I wanted to escape this pressure. I hatched a thought. I'm going to tell Johanna I'm dropping out. I'm not coming to Boulder. I'm done. Welcome to my anxiety. Anxiety is debilitating for so many people. In the United States last year, roughly 13 million people were diagnosed with an anxiety disorder. But even at non-clinical levels, 1 in 5 American adults says that they feel anxious most of the time. Anxiety robs brilliant people of the gifts that they have to give. I think about my friend Ben. Ben has done so much adventurous traveling, and he wants to write a book about those travels, but he's never gotten beyond some scribbled notes on the back of an envelope. His anxiety grips his stomach and tells him horrible things like, "Who'd care what you have to say anyway?" Despite anxiety, my own anxiety, I'm here to speak about anxiety because I believe our society glorifies achievements, but we don't talk enough about what happens behind the scenes before we birth that book, that talk, or whatever is the longing of our heart. What if we spoke about our bouts of self-doubt along the way, our procrastination-driven delays, the sleepless nights spent worrying about our dreams? What if we could shift all that? I believe that if we spoke openly and honestly about anxiety, especially as it relates to trying to achieve our dreams, we would have a lot more creativity unleashed, a lot less shame, and a lot more support for all kinds of creators to realize their dreams. Speaking of dreams, I want to speak about my dream, and I want to know about yours today. What's a dream that you have? A dream that maybe you've put on the back burner, maybe a dream that you haven't gotten to because anxiety and fear has you in its grip. Your dream matters. So I invite you to bring that dream into your heart and feel it. My dream is to transform anxiety because I know I've struggled with it so much. I've wanted so much to just push anxiety away, to make it disappear. So I want to share my own journey with you, to be of help if I can. In my own journey, I thought for a long time that building confidence was the answer. So I read tons of books on confidence. I went to talks on confidence. I listened to Tony Robbins. That didn't help much. I even worked with gifted therapists in my own field of mind-body psychology. I learned lots of great tools and techniques for working with anxiety, and even developed a whole toolkit of my own that I shared with the audience that I've built of anxious leaders. But still, anxiety was ravaging my own heart. Then I thought meditation was the answer. I started working with a meditation teacher in Los Angeles, Guru Mayor Khalsa. He said something to me because I kept telling him over and over again, I'm so anxious, and apologizing for that. He said something to me that transformed me and my relationship with anxiety. Susan, what if anxiety is just something quirky about you? Own it, accept it, drop the struggle. You'll free up more energy. Own anxiety? Accept anxiety? No! Fuck anxiety! But because I trusted my teacher so much, I pondered his guidance. And a question occurred to me. What if this anxiety is a force that's with me my entire life? What if it never goes away? Could I still accept myself, even with anxiety, and move forward with my dreams? Even if anxiety made me sob in front of others from the agony of feeling not good enough? Even if anxiety made my jaw and my back ache for days from being seized up about pressure? Even if anxiety made it take so much longer than I wanted it to fulfill my dreams? Even if it was hard? Yes, I'd push through and continue on the path to my dreams. Along this path, I've discovered that trying to push away anxiety only makes it more powerful. But when I allow the anxiety to exist, even as unwelcome as it is, alongside my dreams, my spirit flourishes. My spirit wants me to move forward. And so, despite all the anxiety and all that it would take to be here today, I committed to rewriting this talk. It's a totally different talk than the one I gave before. The last one was full of facts and figures, but I could hide behind it. In this one, I'm showing up in the anxiety, revealing myself in the service of my dreams. I know that you have dreams too. So I want to invite you to think about a dream you have. One that you might have been held back by anxiety by. You know, the dream that you put on the back shelf, the dream that you haven't taken that leap towards. Why don't you bring that dream to mind right now and feel it in your heart? And if even a tinge of anxiety is in there, what if that anxiety is there as a message to tell you that your dream really matters? And what if anxiety is really just trying to keep you safe, to keep you in place? Do you want to stay in place? No, you want to live the life of your dreams. And so to do that, I want to share the 3 things I did to be here with you today. The first of those is that I move my body to deal with the pressure I feel of anxiety. Sometimes I dance my anxiety. Yep, the interpretive dance of anxiety. Just moving, getting my body in motion releases the tension. Sometimes I might hop on my Peloton and ride fast and furious, pounding the pedals so that then I imagine that I'm pushing down that anxiety. And of course, I cannot always get on my bike or dance, right? Like right now. And in those moments, I have a go-to movement that I do of my breath. What I do is I make my exhales longer than my inhales for 2 to 3 minutes. This simple practice sends signals to my brain to relax so that I can be here and speak. Second, I mind wrestle with anxiety. Anxiety would have me believing all kinds of awful things about myself, right? Anxiety plants toxic thoughts. So I get those toxic thoughts down on paper, and then I counter them. So if anxiety says something to me like, "You're going to fail," I might turn around and say, "Watch me, I'm gonna make this work." Or if anxiety says something to me like, "You're not good enough," I come back to it and say, "I'm doing the best I can, damn it." I wrestle with the anxiety to show it who's boss, so I can stay on the path of my dreams. Third, I have a circle of support that I'm so grateful for, who helps me get through anxiety. Because for the longest time, anxiety told me that even telling anybody I was anxious made me look weak. I don't buy that anymore. What I know now is that we all need to voice our anxieties to somebody. Not just anybody, but when we do that, especially with somebody empathetic, then we have a place to hold those anxieties so that they're safe away from us, so we can talk through them. So I'm really fortunate to have a group of friends who, like me, have dreams that they hold dear, and who, like me, struggle with anxiety to varying degrees. We are there for each other, helping each other through, talking through the anxieties, but even more importantly, celebrating our successes along the way, even little ones. Your dreams really matter. My dreams really matter. Everyone here's dreams really matter. So I want you to take action on those dreams. And if you have even the littlest bit of anxiety about your dreams, I want to recommend one first step for you to take. Now, this step might be scary. That step is to tell somebody your dream. Not just anybody, because this is tender. Tell your dream to somebody caring and considerate. You might say something like, I've got a dream and I feel anxious about it. And if they seem caring, compassionate, curious, you can go the next step and say, and ask, would you be willing to hold my dream with me through fears and doubts so I can see it through and celebrate it with you? I've seen the power of a circle of support to help you through these periods so that your dreams come to realization. I know that anxiety can be a bear, a brute force that loves to fill our minds with nasty thoughts. And I know that anxiety can be painful sensations that can rob us of precious life energy. But I also know that anxiety is not the truth of who you are. And anxiety does not need to be an insurmountable force that kills your dreams. My dream is that we speak openly about anxiety, because when we do that, we have the opportunity to reduce the shame of anxiety, to support creators of all types, and to free up so much more of our energy and potential so our dreams come to fruition. So let's drop the stigma of anxiety, yeah? Because I know in this moment that it is possible to live your dreams, to give birth to your dreams, even with anxiety. In this very moment, that's true for me. And my wish for you is that you hold fast to your dreams, because you have gifts that we need. So let's pursue our dreams together. Thank you.